What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome to like another news video. I wasn't really planning on doing this, but hey, here we go. We got some more Pokemon confirmed today with the new trailer, and nobody really talks about it, so I thought I would. This is the Japanese trailer, quite obviously, Japanese lettering at the top. But there's Hitmontop and hakamo-o. Which means we probably will have Tyrogue, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan, even though I said we probably wouldn't, because we have Sock and Throw. Kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe they'll just have Hitmontop as a gift Pokemon or something. But it seems kind of weird to have all those pure fighting types back. It almost makes me think there's more Pokemon in this game than we're led to believe, because that's not a lot of diversity. But don't take my word for that. We also got Mimikyu. This gym leader used Mimikyu. I'm sure you saw that, but something to say. I think we already had Mimikyu confirmed. I don't know. I don't remember. We also have Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboos all over the place with their many different sizes as well, which is kind of cool because you get to see them like out in the grass, out in the overworld as different sizes. Not just like the auras from Let's Go or something. So that's nice. Also, here's a Yamper. And there's a Yamper under her foot as well, because she's about to go into a battle with it. Kind of a shame we don't see anything else there, but hey, that's alright, because we have Maractus in the grass here. They brought Maractus. Why? I don't know. But Maractus is here, so all you Cacturne fans, hold on tight. This might get rough. I also want to talk about the new Pokemon, which I think is coming up next. Yeah. So we got Alcremie, which everybody's like, Alcreme. But, yeah, Alcremie. Name origins being cream and alchemy. Little fairy type cream strawberry Pokemon. God, I hope this means that Aromatisse, or not Aromatisse, what's its name? Slurpuff. Slurpuff is gone, because this is so much better. Can you imagine if we got this? This seems like something we could have gotten in Gen 6. That would have been great. I would have used that. It's beautiful. It also has a Gigantamax form, but we'll get to that in a second. Oh, I got a better shot of it. Never mind. Yamper is here. Yamper, we already saw, but it gives credibility to something I'm going to talk about later. So I thought I'd bring it up again. And ROLYCOLY with the ability Steam Engine. Guys, it's going to evolve into a train. There's no way it doesn't evolve into a train. Right? Some sort of rock. What would it be? Rock steel then? We have a lot of steel types already, but I think that's just the ones they chose to confirm. I don't know. But I feel like it's going to be a train. It looks sort of like it's got a wheel underneath it. I know it's just a rock, but it looks like it's got a wheel on it with like a covering. It almost looks more like a motorcycle, but it's a steam train. Like it's a coal Pokemon, so I have a feeling it's going to be more train related than anything else. Plus trains, man. You can't say trains aren't a thing in the UK. And then Duraludon, which I do want to talk about a little bit more in depth because A, it's a dragon type, and dragon types are always cool. This guy's a little bit weird looking, but there's an upside. I knew I'd heard this word before, Duraludon. Where did that come from? Well, you can thank my Danganronpa playthroughs for the Duraludon case in like case 1 of Danganronpa 2, because Duraludon is a metal. Of course, this is the alloy Pokemon. It's a steel dragon type. This is an alloy Duraludon. It's an airship. It's used mostly in airships, and this one was used in a blimp. You see some planes in World War I. Because it's a light metal. A light, hard metal. That's the whole point. So I'm really excited to see if this thing will become a jet plane somehow. That would be so cool. He's already kind of cool, but that would be way cooler. He's sort of got the proportions for it too, because we see him like bend down during the trailer. If this is like the cockpit, and this is like the tail fin of the plane, these could be like landing gear. I don't know. Feels like it could happen, but maybe in an evolution or something. Like, this feels very middle for me, He's a little bit weird looking. I really hope it is, and he's the pseudo with like 3 stages of evolution. Anyway, Gigantamax. Gigantamax was something we had in a leak, which I'll talk about after I talk about these. So, you know, cake. Look at it. It's just a big cake. What the heck? I mean, if they were going to make a cake Pokemon, this is how you do it. You'd make it like sort of a mega evolution, basically, of a cream Pokemon. But hey, I don't even know what to say about that. And then like the close-up of Alcremie here, still here. Arrow, where'd you go? Oh, did I not take a picture of Dreadnought? Oh well. Dreadnought looks dumb. Dreadnought himself doesn't look great, but Dreadnaught's Gigantamax looks very silly. Alright then, let's just go straight to the leak, because this is a very old leak. As you can see, it was posted in May. And we sort of thought it might be real when we found out that Hop was your rival, and who else was there? Dynamaxing, we had Sonia and Leon in this, we had this Chipmunk Pokemon we still haven't seen officially confirmed, we had Milo in this, and we had, we saw a tent in one of the things, which is down here, I think, yeah, for the Pokemon Ami. But I just want to talk about how now, this is a very, very more real thing as well, because we got Gigantamaxing, which was one of the weirdest parts of this that I didn't think was real. One of the big things that made me not think that this whole thing was true. Yeah, he says Gigantamaxing is different from Dynamax as it changes what a Pokemon looks like. Meowth looks like a long cat. Lapras gets layers like musical bars to its shell and musical notes. Pikachu looks like retro fat Pikachu. But then later he says Meowth looks like a ball of spiky gray fur. There are a couple like spelling errors in here. Like he says Scorbunny will have fighting moves, but it's a pure fighter. Pretty sure he means to say pure fire. So it could be that this isn't Meowth. Or like this one isn't Meowth, but it's Persian. Because that seems more likely to me that Persian would get long and Meowth would get fluffy. That being said, we can hopefully look forward to a Farfetch'd. Oh, these are supposed to be regional evolutions, but I think this will probably be more in line with Gigantamax, because we haven't seen anything like that yet. We have Sirfetch'd and this spiky Meowth. But he also says the long cat, possibly Persian. Lapras gets musical bars and musical notes, which would mean Lapras would be confirmed, but that's you know. Pikachu looks like retro fat Pikachu. Anyway, he doesn't mention any of the other gym leaders we saw so far, but he does mention Chairman Rose and his secretary Oleana. So yeah, this is looking more and more legit as time goes on. I will, if you want to take a full look at the leak, you can just pause the video. I'm sure, like, if you just search it up, there's a bunch of people talking about it still. But if this is all true, it's not bad. There's, like, some cool stuff in here, but, I don't know. I have to butt in again for a second. So apparently during the trailer, Chairman Rose, he sent out a Pokemon and they cut away from it really quickly. And this is it. It looks like a little elephant. I don't know what it could be other than that. Because at first I was like, maybe it's a bug. Because the colors seem more like a bug to me than an elephant. It's like red/orange with like yellow and black. And this could be like a little horn, but its legs make it look sort of mammalian. It doesn't really look like bug legs. I don't know, it's Pokemon, anything could happen. But what it actually reminds me of is, you know those, when you go to like your grandma's place and they have like the little ceramic elephants? That's what it looks like to me. Just with like vastly different coloring. Because usually those are just like white with like some blue detailing or something. Let me see if I can actually find it on the internet. Ceramic elephants. I think they're tea. I think they come with like tea sets, or like did come with old China tea sets. This is just gonna bring up some like ancient civilization thing, isn't it? But okay, yeah, sort of. This is sort of what I was talking about. Not really, but sort of. Is there one here? Yeah, more like this. This is more like what I was talking about. With like the little designs on them like this. This is what I was thinking it kind of looks like. And if that's the case, that's kind of super cool. Because that's like a weird pull, but I do like it. It'd be a good way to get us like a traditional looking elephant Pokemon for sure. That's probably the closest one I'm going to find to what I'm talking about. Actually, this is probably closer. Now, this one's much more detailed. Anyway, that's what he looks like to me. This is the wrong page. There we go. But we'll see. If you guys have any idea what that might be, because I don't live in the UK, I'm sure it's something specific to the UK. If you do live there and you're like, oh my god, it's this, please leave it in the comments, because that'd be super cool. To get like some some insider info, if it, you know. If you want to keep up with all this stuff that I'm doing, you can subscribe. Because I'll do this again next time we get a trailer. If we see some more old Pokemon coming back, because that's what a lot of people are worried about, and I'm surprised that nobody else is doing this. Thanks. Bye.